Oh, hi, Craig.
What's up, Craig?
You're my therapist.
He's always
He-
listening.
He's better than my real therapist. He actually listens to me.
He doesn't tell me what to do.
Right? Don't drink that bleach. It's bad for you. Tell me how to live my life. No, that's not something to joke about. I'm sorry. I apologize, ladies and gents. I did not mean it.
Just dark humor. It's
Oh,
okay. There are
yeah.
plenty of channels that do it.
Oh, yeah.
But seriously, don't hurt yourself.
No. If you need help, seek help.
Yes.
There will always be help for those who ask.
Indeed.
And I'm not just stealing a Harry Potter quote.
That was a Harry Potter quote.
It was.
Man, I really need to rewatch those. It has been
Dude,
so long.
like I thoroughly enjoy those movies. And I mean, I get it. People don't like it because of J.K. Rowling, but I enjoyed that. Like, I think it's a
Yeah,
great movie. I just do.
there's a way to support the series without supporting the creators.
Right.
No, I mean, there are some things, that are worse than others. J.K. Rowling's she needs to just shut up. Like,
Just get off the internet.
and I don't understand why people like. I never, as a kid, heard anything about J.K. Rowling, like ever, and then all of a
Right.
sudden, everybody hates her, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, well, she is kind of an asshole, isn't she? Crazy.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
like, why when you got that much money, why fuck it up? Like, because I'm not
because she
saying,
has that much money.
yeah, but still, like, I just feel like if you got it coming in and it's, nobody's hurting you, you're not hurting anybody, just let it be.
She ran out of fucks to give.
Clearly.
I mean, that's the only thing that I can think of is like she just doesn't care or she doesn't have the need to care because it's like she already has all of her money. Like shit, she's a multi-billionaire.
Dude, that's all right. That's a good point because our own president of the United States posted on official social media a video of him flying over No Kings protesters, dumping literal shit on them.
And it was hilarious.
Dude, my, my wife literally came in the kitchen laughing her ass off and said, "This cannot be real life. This is not real." And showed it to me, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah, that was bad. Like, I mean, it
So,
was funny. Don't get me wrong. Like, I laughed. I probably laughed harder than I should have, but
dude, me too, honestly. But it's like, right there's another example of not giving a fuck when you have that much money. So I guess you're probably right.
and I mean, he's at the point where it's like he has already won. Like, he is the president. Like, who's gonna tell him not to do that? And he's just gonna be like, click.
Right.
Like South Park's doing South Park stuff, and that's all. That's actually pretty funny. I'm enjoying the
Dude,
I'm enjoying the new season of South Park. Oh
the
shit! Speaking
new
of new season, did you see that season 27 ended with 5 episodes, and this latest episode was season 28?
no?
Yeah, if you have Paramount Plus, scroll on there and you'll see that the latest episode is considered episode or season 28, episode 1.
Well, I actually have yet to watch that one, so that makes sense why I haven't noticed, but
Oh my
why?
god, it
That's
was
so
so
weird.
stupid. I
Dude,
don't know, but
their seasons are normally like 15 to 20 episodes.
yep. Yep.
You think maybe it had anything to do with the Charlie Kirk thing?
I don't know
Because they
because
were now, and I find it weird because Charlie Kirk admitted himself that he thought that was hilarious.
mhm.
And
Oh yeah.
like I get they took it down out of respect and that was the right thing to do, but I don't know, maybe that had something to do with it where they're like, "All right, this is just a new season now. We're just going to let this one be."
I mean, if they did that, I can understand why. Like, I
Yeah.
really can, to not disrespect the dead and stuff like that. I get it, and they're good people. Like, at the end of the
Yeah.
day, Matt and Trey, they are good people. They
They
like
really
they like
are.
their dark humor. They like to
They're just
rib on
trolls.
the yeah. They like to rib on the important stuff, and they know when too far is too far
Yeah.
because they're also dads. So I think they kind of put themselves in that shoe in that light. It's like, what would have happened? Like when they did the Scientology episode, they were getting death threats. They were
Dude,
getting
they
apparently the church was calling their families and trying to
oh,
get to
they were.
them
Mhm.
and it
I
was
remember that.
horrible. So it's like if anyone knows how it would feel to be hated by a certain group, the creators of South Park are like prime example of what that like who knows what it feels like
Yeah.
because they do.
Well, and it's not like it's just like celebrities and, internet personalities and things like that. Like they have fucking humiliated like world leaders and really high
Yeah, they
power
did.
figures.
Yeah, they did.
How many times have they made fun of like Kim Jong Un and fucking Saddam Hussein? You remember they made him gay with Satan?
Yeah, man, he was like the main villain of the movie,
That
and
shit
it
was
was
so
great.
funny. Come on, guy, don't be pissy.
Dude, I love the South Park movie. Like the South Park movie was such a good movie. I
I
love it. Like
really
that is
one of my I don't know why I've always found it so funny. One of the funniest things I think in that entire movie is at the end, whenever Cartman is going ape shit with the like cuss collar that he has on. You remember that? And
yeah.
he yells Barbara Streisand and unleashes a fucking kamehameha of
Of a
electricity.
yeah.
And I'm like, why? As a kid, I did not get it, but I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Well,
And
I'm
I
thinking
still
it was
do for some
because
reason.
so
Honestly, I
I
still don't
think
even really know why. So please inform me.
so once upon a time in earlier South Park, Barbara Streisand was a villain in the show, and she hated it. Like she hated, like the real lady hated the fact that she was part of this. So they turned her into Mecha Barbara Streisand, which was Metal Godzilla with a wig.
That's
Um,
her. Okay. All
yeah,
right. I remember. Okay, this is making sense now.
yeah. So she was like the South Park's biggest hater for because some celebrities they're okay with it, other celebrities they piss and moan, like
Right.
Tom Cruise. Because in an episode they called him a fudge packer
Dude,
because he was working as a fudge packer.
dude, they make Tom Cruise gets made fun of in so many shows.
Yeah, he does.
Like fucking Tiny Tom Cruise from Family Guy. Dude, Tiny
Yeah,
Tom Cruise is fucking hilarious.
Tom Cruise is he's something. Like, yeah, he's had
Yeah.
good movies. No one will doubt that. But
Oh, no,
the
no,
dude's
he's
a
a
chode.
phenomenal actor. Dude, he really is. He is so fucking weird.
Yeah, like, and he was one of Scientology's biggest fucking supporters.
Yeah, he was really pushing that shit.
Yeah, but then again, a lot of Hollywood is too. Now watch, now we're gonna get fucking hunted down for are little jabs at it.
Oh, jeez.
I would have to laugh a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I would honestly have a good chuckle myself.
Like I'd be like, "Why are you guys here?"
Like, why are you so mad?
Did Zenu send you? Or
Yeah,
Xenu or whatever the fuck his name is?
I really don't know that much about Scientology. I just know the concept of it is just very, very out there.
They are all aliens. And when
Yes.
they die, they all get brought up to Lord Xenu's ship.
Oh, is that what it is? I knew it was
More,
something
yeah,
to
more or
do with
less.
aliens.
Yep. Lord Zenu or Xenu or however the hell you pronounce his name. But yeah, it's an insane religion because it is entirely profit based. Like they have tiers within their organization where if you pay a certain amount of money, you get to learn more things about it. And the dude who created Scientology was a science fiction writer.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, like the dude who created the whole church and everything was a guy who wrote science fiction and for whatever reason decided, "Yep, this is a religion now."
That's a yeah, that's a weird way to go about things.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was great. It was hilarious seeing South Park do their stuff about it.
It always is, man. Like they
Absolutely.
do such a good job. Like I don't really yeah, they're dark, but they're not like I don't know. They don't target. They go after everybody.
Oh yeah. No one is off limits for South Park.
Absolutely not.
And I mean, shit, they've people have attempted to cancel South Park. I mean, you have to realize South Park has been around for a minute. Like they have been around for quite some time.
Yeah.
Um, it started off as a Christmas card, like that. Originally, that's what they were. They were making Christmas cards, and that's why if you go back and you watch the earlier seasons of South Park, it looks like paper because it was paper.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So I mean, it's insane. I mean, it came out and the first episode aired in '97. So it's been out for a minute.
Hmm.
Damn, I'm older than South Park.
Right?
It's insane. But I mean, it's one of those
Weird.
shows that's like everybody watches it. And even people who say they don't, they do. Like you
Yeah.
can't tell me like
Get out of here. Everybody has laughed at South Park at some point, and
Mhm.
if you haven't, you're probably a chode too.
If you haven't, you're lying.
Well, I mean, eh, I won't sit here and say that I haven't been like, ugh, all right, you pushed it there, but I have fucking laughed at so much shit in South Park.
Oh yeah.
And shit I never thought I would laugh at either. Like, so specifically, one of the games, I believe it was the Fractured Butthole.
That was such a fun game.
No, no, it was the Stick of Truth.
That was a fun game too.
Yeah, it's the mission where you have to give Randy a fake abortion.
And
And
then
if
you have to
you
fight the giant fetus.
yes. It's like,
Yep.
this is so fucking wrong, but I am laughing at it because also if you fail the mission, you just fucking see Randy's balls get sucked up through a vacuum cleaner and he starts fucking screaming. Dude, Randy gets treated like shit in the games.
Yeah, he does.
The fucking spaceship, he's just fucking getting plowed by the aliens. Something
accidentally
else
do
really bad happens to him too. I think it's in the Casa Bonita fucking DLC,
the
but they just fuck him up in the games for some reason.
yeah.
Oh
Poor
yeah,
Randy.
poor Randy. So earlier
That's okay
this
though.
week, you asked the question, are graphics or gameplay the more important thing when game selecting?
Yeah, I did, and I was surprised at how many comments I got on it. Like, normally my stuff doesn't do too well, but that one didn't do too bad. I was surprised.
Well, that's always good to hear.
Oh, absolutely.
We'd like to see
And
the
I think,
growth.
right. I think one of my favorite comments on this one here. All right. So, one of my favorite comments on it was from a TikTok user who goes by the name Too Many Pancakes. And he said, gameplay. I don't know if English is his first language or not, or maybe he just skipped some words. But he said, I could the amazing cry when Red Square has to kill his brother Green Square to save the Orange Square kingdom. And I don't know if people remember like PS1 games, but it was all polygons. That's just what it was. So you couldn't go based on graphics. You had to go based on the story, which is where you get so many really good RPGs, like the Final Fantasy series, Legend of the Dragoon, which was supposed to be an answer to Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, and stuff like that. Like you these really good RPGs where you have shit graphics, like absolute garbage. Like you can't tell me that Final Fantasy VII had good graphics back in the day when Cloud looked the way Cloud did. Like you just can't. You can't sit here and tell me with a straight face that that was good. But people still prefer to play that one over the remakes. So it's like I don't know where people want to go with this gameplay versus graphics, but for me personally, it's gameplay because I could be playing a game full of polygons as long as the story's good. I will play that game full of polygons.
It's like I mentioned to you earlier. I wish Pokemon would go back to pixel games.
Yeah,
The games were just more fun and they had better stories. It was something I could actually, take an interest in.
yeah,
Like I still to this day, like probably almost once a year, replay most of the Kingdom Hearts games.
right.
And it still looks like they came off the PS2. No, I
It
mean,
did come off
obvious.
PS2.
Well, I mean, they've had some updates, it's a little smoother, but
hmm
it's still the PS2 game that I played as a kid.
Right.
You
No,
know, you don't
absolutely.
you don't have people coming back to play a 23-year-old game, this many, and retain such a fan base. And
Yeah.
like you said, Final Fantasy, I still see people to this day streaming Legend of Dragoon.
That's because it just got re-released on just recently got re-released on PS5.
I did see that, but even before that, I've seen plenty of people, and
Right.
it, I don't know. I'm with you. I think gameplay and story are way more important.
Yeah, because like you could have the most beautiful lifelike game in the world, and it could look absolutely beautiful, but if it has the story that seems like it was written by a 12-year-old, not really gonna not really gonna want to play that.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me
Uh,
wrong, like that's what sandbox games and stuff are for, games with, and I mean, there you go. Like, look at Minecraft. Minecraft has absolutely no story whatsoever, and it looks the way that it does. But
Nope.
look how many copies that game has sold.
Look at how popular it still is,
Yeah,
and how old it is. That's also a really, really old game at
it
this
is
point.
pretty old. Yeah, it did come out a while ago.
Well, I mean, even games like Grand Theft Auto 5 game came out in
Yeah,
2013.
that's
Now,
insane.
granted, now granted, I will say it for the time even it had pretty stunning graphics,
Yeah.
but it also had the gameplay. And
Hmm.
honestly, if you just played it for the campaign, story was fantastic on it too.
Oh yeah, the story for five was a lot of fun. Absolutely,
So
the story for five was great fun.
that's all in another example. Borderlands. It's one of my favorite. That's another one of my favorite game series. It
Yeah.
looks like a comic book.
Yep. And it's a lot of fun to play.
It is. Like now I still haven't finished 4, so I can't give it a good honest review yet. Um but even so far, it still feels and looks like a Borderlands game, and it just again, you do not keep the popularity of stuff like that with just pretty things.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, like I know every game has its fan base, and a lot of times that's what draws people to and from the game.
I can
That's
agree.
understandable. Like, yeah, like again with Pokemon, regardless of what the graphics look like, regardless of what they don't look like, Pokemon will always have that huge fan base. I mean, shit, it's probably one of the largest game franchises like in the world.
It, it
Like,
is the
I don't know.
third.
Oh, it's a third. Okay, yeah.
The
So like, it's
third.
up there. Yeah, because like you can
Yeah,
go and
for
you can ask
sure.
most people's. Yeah, like you can go up and you can ask most people's grandmas who Pikachu is. She'll have no fucking idea. But as soon as you show her a picture of a Pikachu, she'll know who it is.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
especially Americans, if they because like older people they like to watch the Macy's Day Parade, and Pikachu's been in that bitch forever.
Yeah. I think one of the longest running um parade icons,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so I mean, at the end of the day, I think it really comes down to the fan base because people who are fans of the series, they're going to defend it tooth and nail. Like, I mean, I can honestly say there's a lot to the new Pokemon game that they could have done better. They could have, but it's enjoyable. I'm very much enjoying this game. So it's funny to see all the people, shitting on it. And especially since some of them haven't even played the damn game. Like
Yeah,
they've
I
watched
can't
somebody else play it.
I never understand that. Cuz that's another argument too. Like, oh, well, saw gameplay. Like, watching it doesn't
It's not
explain
the
it.
same.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's well fully. You know what I mean? Like, there is something more satisfactory about actually, like, maybe performing something you're seeing. Maybe you don't even realize how difficult it is to perform that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're not getting the gratification from it.
Yeah. And I mean, it was funny because going back to this Pokemon game, there was someone who posted a clip and it was the character he was running down the road and suddenly he bugged out through the floor. And it was just like, all right, well, that's never happened to me, and I've been playing it since release. And then you look a little bit closer, and he's playing on an emulator. So it's like you're playing a copy of the game that wasn't even fully done, and you're trying to say that this equals this. It's like every person who I've talked to so far who has bought it for the Switch or the Switch 2 hasn't had anything remotely close to that happen to them.
I can say my wife had a weird thing. I can't specifically remember what it was, but she had to like do some weird like hard reset.
Oh,
Yeah, like we for a second thought that she was, gonna get fucked out of, being able to use it for a second, but like I said, she did some digging through the webs of the internet and
the interwebs.
eventually she found a fix.
What happened?
Um, I forget exactly what she said happened. It was something about her being logged out of her uh like her account onto her old Switch or something like that.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like anything in game wise.
No, 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 no,
It
no.
was a
I'm just
Nintendo account
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay. All
that's
right.
the only weird thing with her Switch too we've encountered, and she's played like a few different games on there too. So that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I
could be
mean,
wrong though. I mean,
oh
games do
yeah.
have their bugs at first,
Oh,
especially
absolutely.
especially nowadays.
Yeah. Especially big games like this. Like everyone
Yeah.
trying to play it all at once and someone's bound to find a bug somewhere. But I mean, at the end of the day, isn't that what people are kind of hoping for? Hoping that someone's going to find something for them to fix?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Keep someone employed? Yeah. Keeping people working.
Keeping people working for sure.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's definitely one of those games that I'm enjoying more than I thought that I was going to. So
How are
I
you liking the new battle system?
it's different. Um it's definitely different. I'm enjoying it. Um I did run
Mhm.
into a battle that like as soon as I ran into it, I didn't think I was going to be able to beat the thing because the Pokemon was quite a bit higher level than I was. It was a level 18 Pidgeotto, and I think my highest level Pokemon at the time was like 11 or 12. And it was a trainer's mon, so it was, a little bit harder than others, but it was something. Like it made me think because it's real time. So it's like I can't sit here and plan out my moves like I normally would. I had to think on the fly. And I enjoyed that. Like I thought that was neat. Just because normally with Pokemon games, you run into a powerful trainer, you can just not battle them, or you can, switch it off and forget about it. Or you have the time to sit there and actually think out a plan. Whereas this one here was, well, it's all happening now, and you can't just like spam items.
Mhm.
Like sometimes you have to give it a minute. And so it was something. It made me have to utilize status moves and stat lowering moves more than I normally would. So that was cool.
It sounds actually it sounds pretty interesting, honestly. It sounds like it's almost like a little more polished of Legends Arceus.
It feels it.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm getting from it. It sounds like it's a little more refined.
Yeah.
And I
Although
like
you do get a free Absol. So that's pretty cool.
now we're talking.
Yeah,
It's
you
the
get a free
best
Mega Absol.
that is the best Pokemon ever,
Spoiler alert.
in my humble opinion.
Yeah, Absol's pretty dope.
Literally, dude, been my favorite since I discovered him.
Yeah,
Like
Absol's pretty great.
that dude is just too cool.
He is the disaster Pokemon. Like, who doesn't? If there was an aura farming Pokemon, it would be Absol.
I'll say that again.
If aura farming had a Pokemon, its name would be Absol.
He is literally the Jinwoo of the Pokemon verse.
Yeah. And I mean, shit. I think I've only ever seen him in one movie. In Jirachi Wishmaker, and he was awesome in that movie.
Mm, he appears in the beginning of a movie, actually in his mega form.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's the one with Hoopa.
Oh, okay. I
I could
remember
be wrong.
seeing it wasn't in his mega form, but I remember Drew from like season 3 or no, it was the one whichever one had Dawn. So I think that was Platinum or Diamond and Pearl. But yeah, I want to say it was Dawn's rival for contests had an Absol.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that was the first. I think that was like one of the first times that I'd ever seen an Absol, and he just looked dope. Like he just looked so cool.
Yeah,
Because
honestly,
he
I
is,
just
man.
oh yeah.
Yeah, he just
But
is.
I, yeah, I don't know, it's just his design is it's simple, but it's badass.
Yeah, like that. The like Reaper scythe that he has for his horn that looks really cool. And I mean, Dark type alone has some of the. I think Dark type has some of the coolest looking Pokemon.
For sure.
Like I think for the longest time, one of my favorite looking Pokemon was a Houndoom. Just because what's not to love about this dark fire dog that is literally Cerberus, just minus
Right?
the other two heads.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I can remember when I was a kid, I was living with my aunt at the time, and I was a huge Pokemon fan. My cousin was not, so that was fun. Um, and I was just sitting there playing it. And I was looking through my Pokedex, and he looked at it. He looked over my shoulder. He was like, "What's that?" I was like, "It's a Houndoom." He was like, "Why is it a goat?" I was like, "It's not a goat."
That's hateful.
Yeah.
That's hateful.
Yeah, but I thought it was funny. Yeah,
No, it's definitely funny,
yeah,
but
thinking Houndoom's a goat. I was like,
goat.
he's a dog,
Boy, that kinda stings.
right? Nah, but no, dude, I don't know what it is. Dark types that like, I think some of my favorite designed Pokemon are dark types, just because they just look cool.
No, I can agree. They definitely know how to make some really cool designs out of dark type Pokemon for sure.
Yeah.
Not knocking any other type because there are definitely there's cool Pokemon in every type.
Oh yeah.
Dark just kind of has that extra edge to it for me.
Yeah. Maybe that's because they are edgy. They're a bunch of
I
edge
mean,
lords.
they are a bunch of edge lords. Nobody can deny that.
Whole bunch of edge lords, but that's okay because we love them anyway.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Ever since they came out in Gen 2, they've been super dope.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, out of all the evolutions, Umbreon's Shiny's the coolest.
Yeah, I think it's the best one. Or, I mean, I know most people are probably gonna say Sylveon, but meh,
Oh yeah,
meh,
with the blue ribbons.
yeah, meh.
Yeah, I mean, don't
They
get me
could do better.
wrong, Sylveon's cool, but
Yeah.
but not gonna, at least not for me, not gonna beat out Shiny Umbreon because Shiny Umbreon just looks dope. But anything's better than Shiny Espeon.
It's
Shiny
one
Espeon
of
is weird.
I just I do not understand some shinies.
Yeah.
Like, especially, why is Pikachu's one of the worst?
Oh, where it's just darker.
Yeah, like that's your
Yeah.
mascot Pokemon. You would think you would put a little more effort into it.
I think it would have been pretty cool if Pikachu would have gotten like a color reversal, where like its body was red and its cheeks were yellow, and I don't
Yeah,
know. I just think that would have looked pretty cool.
yeah, I think they could have done a hell of a lot more than they did.
Or Dragonite going from what the hell? Dragonair was pink, Dratini was pink, and Dragonite's fucking green. It's like, excuse you. What are you doing?
Right? I still I can't believe they disrespected Dragonite the way they did.
Oh, with this Mega?
I can't get over that.
Yeah.
That was so uncalled for.
It looks really dumb.
It's
Like it
it,
just does. And that's bad because Dragonite's my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Like, he just is.
I
And
just
to see what they did to my boy, it's like, wow.
well, that's my question. It's just like, why would you do that? There like
Right.
there was no reason to do that.
I mean, part of
He's a
me kind of gets it because Dragonair had the wings on its head. And so they're like, well, let's just go ahead and make Dragonite have wings on its head too. And it's like,
I
no,
just
let's not.
I just feel like they could have still done it in such a better way.
Yeah.
And it's just I think it's sloppy.
Like those great big feathery wings that they put on its fucking head, they could have put those on its back, like had its small wings mega evolve into like big fucking angelic wings, kept his like they could have kept the whole tail thing where his tail gets longer and he gets the jewels on it. Um and I think that would have been fine. Like sometimes less is more. I mean shit, if you really wanted to put more wings on it, like I don't mind the little wings on his back feet. Like that would have been whatever. But to put wings on his head, it's like, what are you doing? It's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah,
Don't do
it's
that.
yeah, we nobody asked for that.
Yeah.
Like nobody wanted that.
They were probably like, well, we gave the other dragons megas, so let's go ahead and give Dragonite a mega. It's like, well, if you're gonna do it, don't fuck it up so much.
Yeah, like do it right. Shit.
I mean,
It'll
hell,
probably
they
be like perceived a lot better.
right
Like imagine that.
turned Garchomp into a fucking woodcutter, turned Salamence into a flying baguette.
Yeah.
And then they do whatever the hell they did to Dragonite. I don't know. Sometimes less is definitely more. Like Absol's Mega. I think Absol's Mega looks great. Got those great big angelic wings. Got his horn extended a little bit. He looks fluffier. And he just looks dope. Like he looks super cool. And then Dragonite's just like derp derp.
Yeah.
He's
The,
like, yeah,
the,
I'm here too, guys. It's like, yeah, we know. You're that kid in the back of the class who's sitting there eating fucking paste. It's like, we get it. I don't know. Like, I could gripe a lot about, like, I could be like a lot of people online. I could gripe and nitpick at this game till the cows come home. Like, sitting here looking at the windows and those windowsills are flat or there's no texture to this grass. It's like, I give a fuck. It's like, I'm not playing a Pokemon game to look at a goddamn building or the faunage or the foliage. Like, I give a fuck. Like, you could have made those 2D. You could have made those flat as hell. And I would have been like, yep, that's cool. Next.
Agreed.
And then you have a bunch of people out there who are like, well, you should want more. It's like, I got more. Like, I grew up with this game. I grew up when it's what, 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever the hell it was, till now. It's like, do you see how far it's come? They didn't have to do that. They could have kept it as a top down looking, scrolling around the screen, catch a Pokemon, and people would have still bought it.
Oh, and you know damn well they would have.
Oh my god, yeah, just throw in some new sprites, maybe add a little color, people would have eaten it up. They would have been 100% with it. But, the DS came around and had to turn everything 3D, and don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed it. Like, I thought it was great. Still think it's great.
I don't know. Personally, I could I could deal with it if it only went as far as like the like 3DS stuff.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I didn't like the gameplay was still nice. It was still fun. It was still a Pokemon game. It just
Yep.
it was 3D. And like literally
And
that's they did exactly what you just said. It's just I think they should have kept it there and I don't know because I feel like once it hit Switch, I think it's just Pokemon just started to feel like a completely different game.
now, don't get me wrong, Sword and Shield was amazing. Like, I
Yeah,
loved Sword and Shield.
I
The
liked it.
story, the new Pokemon, everything
Yeah.
about Sword and Shield, I thought they did that so well. But
Mhm.
then, like, and then I didn't even mind the when they remastered Diamond and Pearl. I didn't mind that, the little chibi sprites and stuff. That cool. That's whatever. Your Pokemon can follow you around. That's awesome. That's cool. I thought they did great with it. And then, oh, what the hell else? Then we get Scarlet and Violet. It wasn't bad. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, I played the shit out of it. Like, that's when I got back into competitive Pokemon. So yeah, I played it. Um, I didn't mind Scarlet and Violet. The story, I hate time travel stuff. I really do. Um, so that kind of was a bummer for me. But that's really my only gripe about it, I guess. Just because I don't like time travel stuff. Yeah.
I personally Scarlet and Violet I liked, but there were a lot of things that annoyed me with that game.
Yeah.
Most of it were the technical issues like the bugs and the crashes.
Now that's weird
Um
because like I've never had Scarlet and Violet crash on me, but I've seen it happen.
I that's what I can confirm. I had a lot of problems with that game for a little while.
Oof.
It was to the point where I almost just didn't pick it back up.
Oh wow.
I will say over time they did seem to get everything fixed and polished up and you know what I mean. Everything was all right with the world and I was able to play. I mean, I've done a lot on that game. I mean,
Yeah.
I in my Pokemon home. Now I am missing quite a few Pokemon now, but I can't even remember when I did this. But it was before Pokemon Bank got shut down.
Right.
I played I was laid off for a summer, and a buddy of mine let me borrow some of his old Pokemon games. And I thought it would be funny to grind out getting like a level 100 of everything.
Right.
So for like the first 4 or 5 generations of Pokemon, I have a level 100 of everything.
Nice.
And not just like I got a Caterpie and evolved it the whole way up. Like I have a level 100 Caterpie and Metapod and Butterfree.
Oof, that Metapod must have taken a bit of time.
EXP share, my boy. Otherwise, dude, some of those Pokemon would have been such an absolute nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, do you remember back before they had the auto experience share, or you before you could even get it, you had to catch 50 Pokemon. So if you wanted to level stuff
Hmm.
up, you had to like have them be the first Pokemon out and then switch, kill the thing, get
Yes,
half experience,
yes,
and then
yes.
just do oh my god, dude.
It was so rough.
That was such a grind. But I mean
It
it was
was.
fun. Like
It
it
was.
it, it felt like it felt like it gave you something to strive for.
Well, right. I mean, games used to make the grind feel rewarding, and that's why we
Mhm.
did it.
Yeah.
Like I can specifically remember making so many rounds on it's like right to the left. I can't remember the route number, but it's like right to the left of Mayuville City in the Hoenn region.
Mhm.
Like right where the Pokemon breeder is, the Pokemon daycare.
Yeah.
I used to like just circle that area and just keep fighting all those trainers and just keep, so much just to get XP.
Yep.
I just I don't know where things just kind of fell off.
That's one thing that I did really, really enjoy about Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire when they re-released those was the bases, like the base system that they had.
Dude. So
Um,
I just restarted playing Omega Ruby
huh?
and I forgot all about how much fun making your base was.
Well, apparently, I guess I don't know if it was Nintendo or if it was Game Freak or whoever, but they realized that people really, really enjoyed these bases, and so they created a base themselves where if you went in there, you went through the maze or whatever, you fought the trainer, and the trainer had a full team of level 100 Blissies that would help you power level your team.
No kidding.
Oh yeah, that was a fun one. So like, you'd EV train your Pokemon or whatever, or you'd use your drugs for them, and then you'd go there and you'd just power level because I don't think they really had any like they had soft boiled. I think they had minimize, and they didn't really have any moves. Um, so like they were just great big old pink punching bags. I thought that was I thought that was really cool that Nintendo did that.
That is really cool of them, actually.
Yeah, man, stuff like that was like I wish bases would make a comeback, like because they say that there's another mainline Pokemon game coming out. I think it's called like Wind and Waves or something like that. If that's true, if we are getting that new game, I would love for them to bring back the secret power bases because that was just such a fun Just a fun little thing that they added,
Yeah.
especially for the
Like,
Switch now, because like everyone can be connected and
well, right. And I'm sure they could add some kind of like, bonus system, like reward system for, I don't know, visiting bases and
oh, they did have one of those. It was a is that a fucking Dragonair? That is a Dragonair. Um, no, they did have a reward system like that where if you capture so many flags, you get upgraded stuff for your base.
no kidding.
Yeah, yeah. So it was neat. It was definitely one of those things that I mean, I know everyone in my friend group loved it. I know I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was. Now, I didn't have like the 3DS or the 2DS whenever that was the current generation. So I guess I didn't get to experience that portion of it, like for the
No,
online part of it. But I do remember spending a lot of time doing it in the OG Ruby and Sapphire.
oh yeah, with the bases.
Yep.
Hell yeah, yeah, man. The bases were great fun.
Yeah, they should definitely, I agree. They should definitely bring that back. They
Like
could
I
patch
love,
it in.
yeah, I love little stuff like that. And then even with um the remakes of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, how they had the underground system, and you can make
Yeah,
or like that was a lot of fun being able to connect to people with that too.
you know,
Yeah, anything
I'm
that brings people together like that is
yeah,
amazing.
I agree 100%. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Tired of getting flashbanged in Call of Duty in real life by your toddler's diaper? 1 second you're clutching the round, the next you're wiping applesauce off the controller. That's why we started Set 2 and Pass, where gaming meets dad life. From bedtime boss fights to late night lobby raids, we've got the dad XP you've never asked for. Parenting? That's just co-op. That's just a co-op campaign with no respawns. Set to and pass new episodes every week because raising kids and KD ratios both take skill and snacks. I don't know if he's gonna hear that or not. Where be he? He ran away. I'm so alone. Again. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bam. Bruh.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're back.
I made a commercial.
I can't
Again.
wait. I can't wait to hear this in editing.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed.
Me too.
Because when I'm gone, this man cooks.
No, I don't. I'm bad at cooking. I burn water.
Oh my.
Nah, actually, I'm a pretty good cook as long as I have like instructions. I can follow those pretty good.
Nah, dude. Well, I mean, for the most part, yes. Yes. But I don't know. It takes me like glancing over stuff and I'm just like, all right, I got this.
Yeah. Like when I made my first apple pie, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I just looked up a recipe on the Google machine. I was like, all right, I can do this.
Hey, Google is your friend. So
Hell yeah, it is.
I have a question for you.
What?
So you've played Poke MMO, correct?
I have.
Do we think it's just time Nintendo makes their own?
I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, like I love the idea of Poke MMO, where you start off wherever you're gonna start off. But one thing that if Nintendo were to do something like that, I would want them to get rid of that like auction system that they have, where you could basically just buy Pokemon. Um,
I could agree with
like,
that.
because I feel like that kind of takes away from the grind of making that Pokemon. Because I feel like that grind on making that Pokemon is a really, really big part of the game.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, if you want a battle simulator, they have those. There's a new one coming out called Pokemon Champions. If you just wanted a battle simulator, there you go. You can grind out your coins for it or whatever the hell they have, and you can buy your Pokemon there, change its moveset, change its nature, change its EVs, IVs, what have you. You have it, it's there. Or you have the free version, which is Pokemon Showdown. Granted, I don't know how much Pokemon Champions is going to be just because it is also going to be on mobile. So I don't know where they're going to go with that one. But
Yeah,
they
that could
did
go either
say,
way.
yeah, but they did say they aren't going to have microtransactions. So if that's the case, that's going to be great because it's
Yeah,
not
that
going to become one. Yeah, it's not going to be one big pay to win. And it will also be, you can also use Pokemon Home with it. So you can take your Pokemon from your favorite games and import them into Champions.
that's pretty cool.
So
I have a
yeah,
lot of stuff in Pokemon Home.
yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see a lot of people doing it, especially with like I know for me, I have a full team on Sword and Shield. I have multiple full teams on Scarlet and Violet. So when Champions does come out, like I'll probably port them over. The only thing that I'm worried about is being able to get them back because like if I want to have another battle in Scarlet and Violet, but my Pokemon's currently on Champions, I want to know that I'll be able to take them from Champions, put them back in Home, and then from Home to Scarlet and Violet.
Yep.
Because from what I've heard with Legends of ZA, you can access Home with it, but if you put a game from Home to ZA, it stays in ZA.
Ooh,
Um,
see, that would be
yeah,
that would suck for me because generally how I've done it since Home has come out, like when Scarlet and Violet came out, I emptied all of my all the stuff that I was using or, stuff I had setting that was decent or just something to fill the Pokedex. But
yeah,
I switched everything I could over to Home, and then I switched everything I could from Home into Violet.
right.
And that's currently where all my stuff is because I mean, I did play Legends Arceus, and I fucking love that game. I'm not gonna lie, that was so much fun. But
Well, I mean, if you like Legends Arceus, I have a feeling that you're definitely gonna like Legends ZA.
I feel like I will too. I haven't gotten it yet.
Hmm.
It is definitely on the backlog though.
Yeah.
But
Like,
I don't
and
know.
another one that I do want to get is I want to get Digimon Story, Time Strangers.
That looks so good.
It does, and I mean, I'm a huge fan of both Pokemon and Digimon, so yeah.
I feel like I would once I actually sit down to play it, I'll be more into Digimon. But I have the hacker story.
Yeah.
What is that? Cyber Sleuth or something?
Yep. Yep. There's two of them, I think.
Yeah, see, I got the one whenever you first start the game up, you get the option of like the hacker's story or the whatever the other one is. It's like a yellow girl.
Right.
I started to play it, but then something else came out and it just kind of took over.
Okay.
I do plan to finish it out though because I mean, I always thought Digimon were cool. Personally,
I
I
think
think
a
some of them are a little cooler than Pokemon.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my god, yeah. When it comes to design, Digimon's got it hands down. Like
Yeah, oh, for
the
sure.
design, the stories, um yeah, the design, the stories, the anime even. Like there's quite a few Digimon shows that I would prefer to watch than quite a few of the Pokemon ones. But one thing that I know a lot of people have issues when it comes to the Digimon games is how dialogue heavy they are. And
I
I
did
mean,
notice that in the like few missions I did complete. I was like, wow, there's a lot of cutscenes here.
yeah, a lot of talking, a lot of reading, a lot of talking. But I mean, if
Like,
you
I
can
guess I
get over
shouldn't say
like
reading
like if
because
you
they
can get
don't
through
talk.
that, yeah. If you can get through those, it's a great game. They're great games. Like they really are. They are stupend. They are so well done.
Oh yeah, like I
Absolutely.
said, dude, the battle system was super fun. You know, I like I said, what I did play, I enjoyed it. I just got caught up in something else.
All right.
And I honestly, whenever I first saw it, because I saw it on sale and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know there was a Digimon game, you know, at all in the last even 10 years. And then I
Yeah.
saw that there were like, I'm, a good handful of them. And I'm like, well, damn, I'm way behind.
There was one Digimon game that came out. I mean, it came out a couple years ago. It was Digimon Survive, and it was like a tactics based Digimon game.
I was going to say, is that the one that has very mixed reviews?
I enjoyed it just because that's my go to style of game. Like I love the tactics style of games. I mean, that's why Final Fantasy Tactics is my favorite game of all time.
Speaking
So
of that,
this, yeah,
actually, my wife came in and asked me, she goes, what do you think of this game called Final Fantasy Tactics? I was like, well, I was like, I can tell you somebody that'll recommend it to you in a heartbeat. I was like, and it's Final Fantasy, so you can't go wrong with it.
yeah,
So,
and it's beautiful.
yeah,
Best
I
game
told her,
ever.
see, like, I've tried to help my wife with games. She is a very mixed in genres kind of gamer. Um, like she has a game called Disney Dreamlight Valley that she really likes,
Okay.
but she gets bored with it quick because it's a grindy but repetitive kind of grindy.
Yeah.
She's played like Animal Crossing, but she has also played games like Darksiders Genesis.
Okay.
And yeah, and like Legend, the Zelda games. Um, she's even, zombies.
Right.
But like I said, she's been getting super like bored with games like quick. And I tried to tell her like just about anything Square Enix is gonna be right up her alley. Because it has that mix of well, and she's played Pokemon too. So it'll give her the turn-based combat, which I think she likes better. Um, for the most part, she'll have that option. But, there's also the side games, the mini games that they throw at you, the secrets to go find.
You should
And
have her look up oh fuck. I can't remember what the hell it's called now. God damn it. Yep, my brain just shut off. What the fuck is it? Detroit Become Human? Is that what it's called? No. Damn it. it's a decision-based game, like, it's a decision-making game, and the game progresses depending on the decisions that your character makes, and you play as 3 I wanna say 3 different characters, and, I know my wife loved it, like, she spent so much time on it. Yeah, Detroit Become Human. Um, I know she loved the death out of it just because there were so many different options for you to pick as you were playing that will determine the outcome of the game.
So
So
it's an
it's
interactions determine the ending kind of game.
oh yeah, and then like I said, you play as 3 different characters, and if you make one decision for one character, you might not get the same decision for another character.
Oh, that's
So
kind
it's
of cool.
cool.
Yeah, that does add some depth because I mean, I've played plenty of games where, your decisions determine the outcome of the game,
Yeah,
but I've never done it with 3 characters.
and Clancy Brown's in it, so what's not to love?
Fair enough.
Who doesn't want to listen to Mr. Krabs as, a drunk police detective who hates robots?
Sponge boy me Bob, start blasting the clinkers.
Pretty much. He does not like them.
Mm.
But no, it was definitely a fun one. I remember I was working at GameStop and I actually got it for free, so that was the only reason that I picked it up.
Well, I mean, hey, sometimes free games are just hidden gems, I guess.
No, hell yeah. Well, like just because when I did work for GameStop once upon a time, every now and again we did get free games from our market team and stuff, or we got it directly from the devs in the form of codes and stuff. So that was
Oh, no
cool.
shit. That is really cool.
Yeah. And then I know if you were a store leader, like Jessie, our store leader, she got the Switch when it first came out for free. She got what Xbox did she get? She got the Xbox One, the first Xbox One. She got that for free. The first PS4 for free. And then every year they used to fly her out to Vegas for conference. So
Wow.
that was cool. Yeah.
Those are some big perks.
Hell yeah. It's just GameStop's a real shitty company to work for.
I mean, I can only imagine with the way they try to, well, let me rephrase it. Used to try to rip me off on games.
Oh yeah.
Like
That doesn't
I
surprise me.
will I will forever go to a retro game store and trade my stuff in there than a GameStop.
Yeah.
And especially like, you know, I can remember when I was younger and I started, mowing lawns around the trailer park I lived in. Because I lived in a big trailer park. So for like 13, 14, I was making some pretty big bank mowing grass.
Right.
And I would go over because there was a GameStop like right across the street. So it was just a little walk across the street and I could go to a GameStop pretty much whenever I wanted to. And I traded so much stuff in and thought that I was like getting a good deal. And really, I was just getting ripped off so hard.
Yep.
Like, I can remember trading in like a big stack of shit just so I could get, I wanted the Guitar Hero Aerosmith, but I got the one with the guitar because I wanted a second guitar so I could play it with my cousin.
Right.
And just looking back on it now, yeah, I can imagine that's a shitty company to work for.
Yeah, and they would constantly be trying to. Their big thing was really, really, really pushing the GameStop card or the Power Ups Rewards card and the magazine and getting all those PRPs and stuff. And like they would every month, like you had to get so many, otherwise you get you'd get yelled at whenever what have you. And it's like, how are you expecting us to get all these new things when we get the same like 30 people coming in and out of our store every single time?
Fair point.
It's like I remember one of my shit, he was an assistant store leader, so he was an assistant manager. And we were sitting there one night, some guy came in and he picked up something and he was like, "Yeah, no, if you get the warranty on the game, you can go outside, break this game in half, come back in and we give you a new copy." So we did. He spent like $2 or $3, whatever the hell it was, or $5, whatever the hell that is, on this used game for extra protection. He went out to his car, snapped the disc in half, brought it back in, and he gave him a new one. I was like, "What the shit is this?" It's like, what's going to stop him from going out there doing this over and over and over and over and over again until we have no more copies of this used game? And he just kind of like shrugged his shoulders.
Dude, I can remember one time I I got a used controller. It was a used Xbox controller, just a regular model, nothing fancy.
Right.
Uh, it shit out on me in like 2, 3 days. So I went in because I got the replacement shit on it. They were like, "All right, man, hold on," and they looked in their system. They didn't have any used controllers, and the only new controllers they had were Elite controllers.
Huh.
So that is how I got my first Elite controller.
Nice.
Because they were just like, "Look, we have to do something, and this is all we have." So I bought a used base model controller. It shitted on me. Just completely shit out. Wouldn't like do anything. Like what? I don't understand. Like because again, I still had protection on that controller. What was to say I couldn't just walk out there and like run it over or something? And
Yeah.
then go back in out of spite and be like, "Hey, I need a new one."
It broke, it did.
Yeah.
Nah, we're gonna Gamestop. Like there was definitely a whole lot of weird people. Like I don't think I'll ever be able to forget the lady who apparently her grandson or whoever convinced her that the game was called Fork Knife and
Fork
not
knife.
Fortnite. Yeah.
Fork knife.
So she came in and she was like, "I'm looking for a fork knife battle pass." And I just kind of looked at her. I was like, "What?" She's like, "My grandson, he wants a fork knife battle pass." And I looked at the guy who I was working with and I looked back at her and I was like, "I don't know what that is." And I was like trying to rack my brain because it was one of those things where you get put on the spot and your brain just kind of like shuts down. So it's like,
Trying to figure out what you just heard to make sure it was what you just heard.
I couldn't I couldn't be like, "Do you mean Fortnite?" Because my brain was sitting there like I was racking my brain trying to think, what game is called Fork Knife? And I must have sat there for a good like minute. And then the guy who I was working with, he was like, "Do you mean Fortnite?" And she was like, "No, he said it was called Fork Knife." And I was like, "I don't think there's a game called Fork Knife." And I don't know, she was just some like confused older lady who apparently her grandson or whatever convinced her that a game was called Fork Knife.
Oh, dude, he definitely was just trolling his grandma. What an asshole.
Right? It's like you troll her, she confuses all of us, and
That's not helping
everything just
anybody.
everything just kind of stops for a second.
Uh, that's that's so dumb.
And then we get the people who used to come in. The one lady was convinced that she was right, that she could buy Mario Kart for the PS4 And I was like, no, there's no Mario Kart for the PS4. She's like, yes, it is. I saw it on a commercial. I was like, no, you really didn't. So I go ahead and I pull out, the I think it was a Wii U at the time. So pulled, yeah, I think it was for the Wii U. We pulled out the game case, and she's like, no, this is the only one that we have. She's like, no, I saw it for the PlayStation. I was like, you really didn't. Like it doesn't exist for the PlayStation. And she tried to argue, and we didn't know what the fuck we were talking about, apparently, even though we worked at GameStop. Damn, people just want to argue.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when people are truly in belief of something, they will for sure fucking
Fight you tooth and nail.
stand on that hill.
Right? Ugh, freaking people. I don't understand why people are the way that they are.
I
Ugh.
will never understand either.
Yeah, I don't get people. I just don't. I don't understand them. That's why I no longer work in retail. Spent too much time in retail. Too
Yeah.
much damn time.
Yeah, that I understand that, my man. Because there is I mean, dude, honestly, a day is too much in retail. Just the
I think
way
everyone I think everyone should have to work at least 2 months in retail during the holiday season. Just so that way they're not giant assholes when they go into a retail store during the holiday season.
yeah.
And the same thing with food service. I think everyone should have to work at least 2 months in food service at a very popular location, just so that way they're not giant dill holes when they go into a food service place when it's, ramming a jam and they're not throwing a fit because they're not getting served right away.
Dude, people in restaurants are so fucking impatient.
Yeah, they are.
Like, so fucking impatient. It,
Yeah.
dude, it's sickening.
Yeah, that was one of my first jobs, was working at a restaurant. I mean, I was a dishwasher, but still worked in the restaurant.
Yeah,
So I didn't have to deal with the people. Ugh,
be
I
glad.
could never. Like I could never be like a waiter. Like I just couldn't. I'd get that one rude fucking people and I'd be like, "Nope, done."
I
Speaking of which,
agree.
you ever seen that movie called Waiting
Yeah, it's been a while
with
since
Dane
I've seen it,
Cook?
but yeah, yeah.
That
Dane
was a fun
Cook,
movie.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Like
I can't
that's
ever remember the awkward kid's name. He was also in Dodgeball.
okay. Oh, Justin Long?
Yes, Justin Long, dude, that guy's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Dude, I'm not even like I can't even lie. For the longest time, I thought Ryan Reynolds and Dane Cook were the same fucking person. Like I don't know why. I just always associated them with each other. But now that I'm
Yeah,
looking at it, like they really don't look that much alike.
I mean, I could see it. I
Yeah,
could see how you could make that.
right. I don't know. That was a fun movie. Like,
Dude, that was a awesome fucking movie. Like, I'm sorry, but mo most people might think this fucking scene is terribly disgusting, but the scene where they just absolutely fuck with that biatch's food. Dude,
yeah, yeah.
she deserved every bit of that, and then they just show her fucking ass just going to town on that plate, and it's just like, yep, you deserved it.
On that steak. I ordered
Mm.
it medium rare. This is rare.
And she just
It's
like
like,
pushes her finger in it. And she's like, "What are you doing? Like,
well,
that's weird. Knock it off."
to be fair, I know a lot of people who are super, super particular about their meat, especially a steak. Like my mother,
I
for
do too.
example. Like my mother, for example, if there is any kind of color in that meat at all, she'll send it back. She won't throw a fit, she won't get all uppity, but she will send it back and she will tell them to burn it. So that way when that shit comes out, it might as well be a boot. Because like there's nothing left to that, like all the moisture is just gone from that meat. But I don't know, like I like rare steak. I like medium rare steak.
Oh yeah. What's wrong with a medium rare steak?
No, apparently there's not. She
Apparently, it's just not good enough.
right. One of her favorite things to say is to just nuke it.
Just nuke it.
And yeah, so like whenever she comes over and we're cooking steaks, it kills me a little on the inside knowing that I have to leave her steak on there for longer than everyone else's. Just because, like, I could feel the soul of that meat just shriveling up and dying.
I got you. Okay.
And then she pretends to get sick whenever she sees me eat steak because, again, rare or medium rare. And she's just like, bleh. It's like, don't do that. It's like, you look at your own fucking plate.
Your own fucking plate, he said.
You look at your own damn food, and this is mine.
Let it
fucking
be,
make
damn
fucking make puking noises on my plate. I didn't say nothing when I burnt yours.
it.
How do you like that boot you eating? Are you still chewing it 10 days later?
Yeah, dude. I will never understand how or why. Just no.
Yeah.
Like, if you like, just go eat a fucking hamburger at that point. Like, seriously, dude, just go eat a fucking hamburger. You've ruined a steak. If it's past medium, you've ruined it. I said what I
everyone should
said.
everyone should listen to Hank Hill. If someone asks you for a well done or more steak, you politely yet
Yeah,
firmly ask them to
ask them to
leave.
leave. Oh, that's so funny.
But I can't do that because she's my mother. That would be rude.
Yeah, you kind of got to pick and choose your battles there.
Do you think we're gonna get another season of Hank or King of the Hill?
Based on like the mixed reviews, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it
I would.
another shot. Because I mean, personally, I liked it. I thought it was
Me
cool.
too. Me too. And the way that they ended it with Bobby and them going to wherever the hell they were going, or at least talking about going to wherever the hell they were talking about going.
Well, right. I mean, they left it open.
Yeah. I mean, they'd have to. Well, no, they wouldn't even have to kill off Dale because they have the new guy playing Dale.
Yeah, I mean, it's I can personally hear it,
Oh my God, yeah,
but it's just from watching it since I was a kid,
yeah, yeah.
it's just always been kind of like a staple show.
I remember. I remember back when I was still living with my aunt. We drove up to see my mom. So it was me, my dad, and my aunt. We drove up because my dad and I were living in a different state than my mom and sister because we were getting ready to move from one state to another. So me and my
Mhm.
dad, we were living with my aunt. And so we decided to go to Pennsylvania. And we got a hotel where mom and dad had their room. And then my aunt, me, and my sister had another one. And I turned on King of the Hill. And she looked at me and she was like, "Do your parents let you watch this?" And I looked at her. I was like, "Yeah, they do." This is the same aunt who's my cousin didn't wasn't a fan of Pokemon and called Houndoom a goat. But I just thought it was funny that she was like, "Do you let your or did your mother let you watch the show?" I was like, "Why wouldn't she? Like, what's wrong with King of the Hill?"
Yeah, King of the Hill's really not that bad. Very rarely do they get into like inappropriate territory.
Right?
It's mostly like King of the Hill's a big dad joke, honestly.
I mean, like, they don't, they're never horrible with their language. Like, there's never any F bombs. You hear damn it every now and again. Hell sometimes. Um, there's like hardly any. Trying to think. I mean, unless you're counting like the episode, I was gonna say there's no like nudity or borderline nudity at all, unless you're counting like the episode where Mr. Strickland roped Luann into female boxing, and that's like the closest.
Honestly, yeah.
Or maybe when Peggy got baptized again.
Yeah, but that's not really in that
Yeah,
context.
yeah. So I mean, like, there was no. The most nudity you ever saw was Hank's ass, or lack thereof
Yeah,
ass,
I was about to say what ass. Hank Hill has no butt.
unless you're counting Mister Doetree's tickle bitties.
Good lord. Fucking Bill.
Dude, Bill was the best. He was such a fun character.
Oh, that poor soul.
Do you think Boomhauer ever told Dale that he was a Texas Ranger?
I don't think so.
Do you
I
think
don't
any
I
of them
don't
knew it?
no. Definitely not.
Huh. That's interesting.
Cuz I feel like once that would have gotten out, like Dale would have really focused on that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I think that was a pretty big shock in that last episode of the original where we found out that Boomhauer was a Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
They
That I
probably
mean,
told him to live there just to keep an eye on Dale.
it's fair though.
Yeah.
The guy was honestly fucking insane.
You know he's on a list somewhere.
I mean, that was never a question. This is Dale Gribble we're talking about, sir.
Oh, yeah.
government conspiracies.
And then he fucking becomes the mayor.
Dude, I laughed so fucking hard. Like, they did such a good job of making jokes and stabs at things that, old fans are gonna pick up on and be like, "No."
That was funny. That part was really funny.
It
Or
was so
Boomhauer being a soccer referee.
dude. Boomhauer, like, they made that guy so interesting.
Yeah, they did. Boomhauer was a great character.
He really was. Like, I'm honestly he's probably one of my more favorite characters in the series.
Yeah.
Dang old man. Shit is so funny.
Well, can't think of anything else
Well,
to say.
sir. Yeah. Well, I think we might have talked ourselves out of talking for the week.
Might have.
But we went over a lot of cool things for these people.
Yeah, we did. All the Pokemons.
All the people that are out there watching, listening, let us have our little poll here. I actually might just make it a poll on our platforms. But do you prefer graphics or gameplay? Let us know.
Tell us. Tell us the things.
Yeah, tell us the things so we can talk about it. Because you
Please.
might have a different opinion or a different perspective that we're not thinking of. So let us know what you think. And
Yes.
then we'll be here again next week,
Yeah, we will.
just like we always are. So
And I'm
until then,
totally
y'all,
gonna totally gonna watch that Yu-Gi-Oh live action movie.
yeah, go watch It's Time to Duel.
And tell us about it. Tell us what you thought of it.
Yeah, seriously, because it's something.
It was glorious.
It's something.
Huh?
So we gave you guys something to chew on until next week. So we'll catch you all then. Bye
Bye.
bye.